You are about to sign an assured short-hold tenancy agreement for a property either owned or managed by Unipol. It is important that you fully read the contract and ask any questions before signing, as it is a legal agreement, even if you may not be paying a deposit. In order to complete the agreement, you will need your student ID and a way to pay a deposit if you are required to. This is an assured short-hold tenancy, which has a fixed start and end date. This means you must pay your rent and any other costs to Unipol for the full period stated on the contract. You cannot give notice to leave the contract early. You can end the contract by finding a replacement to take over your tenancy and pay an administration fee to Unipol. There are two types of tenancy: an individual tenancy, where only your name will appear on the contract and you do not have a legal obligation to pay any other person's rent, or a joint tenancy, where more than one person is named on the contract and in the eyes of the law you are seen as one tenant. If any member of the group fails to pay their rent, then we will pursue that person initially, but ultimately the rest of the group could be held liable for the rent. The contract shows how much the rent is and when the payments are due. We try to set payments close to student loan dates, but you must take responsibility for paying your rent when it is due. Some tenancies include things such as utilities, internet or a TV. Others have energy billed by Unipol. Make sure you check and understand what items are not included. If you are required to pay a deposit, the amount that Unipol will protect in the TDS is also shown. There are no hidden costs when signing up with Unipol, but we will charge for late or rejected payments and damage caused during your tenancy. You can find these details in the tenancy agreement or in the tenant's handbook. If you are applying online, you will shortly be asked to set up your rent payments by direct debit, or if this is not possible, using a debit or credit card. Otherwise, we will send you information on how to set up your direct debit after the contract is signed. All your obligations as a tenant are listed in the tenancy agreement, but these are some of the main ones. You are not allowed to redecorate, make any alterations, keep pets, cause a disturbance or annoyance to other people in the neighbourhood, add locks to any doors, smoke in any communal areas if you are on an individual tenancy. Read the smoking policy in your tenant's handbook for more information. And you do need to report repairs using an online repair form, in person or by phone. Heat the property adequately during cold times. Keep the drains flowing freely. Take responsibilities for the actions of your guests. Ensure the property is cleaned and all rubbish is removed on a regular basis. Unipol clean all our properties between tenancies, but if you are moving into a property where the previous tenants have just left, it may not be clean when you first arrive. You should be assured that the property will be cleaned as soon as is practicable. If something is damaged accidentally, then you will be invoiced for having to repair or replace it. However, you might be able to claim on your insurance for damage. Personal possession insurance is included in your tenancy with Unipol. Make sure you read the leaflet provided, as certain items like mobile phones and bikes require a top-up of cover. Find out more about being a Unipol tenant on our website and in your tenant's handbook. Thank you for choosing to live in a Unipol property, and we hope you enjoy your time with us.